This lesson took me years to understand, mostly because it contradicts how we naturally think about pain. We assume suffering comes from what happens to us, from loss, conflict, failure, disappointment. But Epictetus noticed something more subtle and more troubling. Much of our suffering happens in advance. We replay conversations that haven't occurred yet. We anticipate outcomes that may never arrive. We rehearse worst-case scenarios until our bodies respond as if they are already real. And then we say, life is stressful, when in reality the mind has been working overtime creating pressure where none exists yet. Epictetus warned us about this tendency, not as a moral failure, but as a misunderstanding of how the mind works. He said we suffer more in imagination than in reality, and the morning is where this imagination often runs wild. When you wake up and immediately start thinking about everything that could go wrong today, your body doesn't know the difference between thought and event. It tightens, it braces, it prepares for danger. The practice is not to stop thinking, but to see thinking clearly. When you notice a thought as a thought instead of as a fact, something loosens inside you. That noticing is not passive, it is powerful. It is the moment you step out of the story and back into awareness. This is how the mind begins to rewire itself, not through force, but through recognition.